those who are caught up in some way with these questions. They may be questions that are deeply personal to you. They may be questions that are thrown at you in a proud, assertive, and hostile way. Or they may be questions that are real because they affect a close family member or friend. Whatever your situation, we hope this book will be a first step towards understanding the landscape and an encouragement to know and share the love and hope we have in Christ. Tim Thornborough, Series Editor, January 2017. Euthanasia. Noun, euthanasia. 1. The painless killing of a patient suffering from an incurable and painful disease, or in an irreversible coma. Synonyms: mercy killing, assisted suicide, physician-assisted suicide, merciful release, happy release, rare quietus. Source: dictionary.com. I will give no deadly medicine to anyone if asked, nor suggest any such counsel. The Hippocratic Oath. My life, my death, my choice. Assisted dying slogan. Those who have a terminal illness and are in great pain should have the right to choose to end their lives, and those who help them should be free from prosecution. Stephen Hawking, physicist. Euthanasia kills the patient twice. Once when we say, "Yes, your life is not worth living," and then when we help him die. Dr. Peter Saunders, physician and medical ethicist. This is not a matter of life versus death, but about the timing and manner of an inevitable death. Dr. Marcia Angel, Harvard Medical School. Thou shalt not kill. The Sixth Commandment, Exodus chapter 20, verse 13. All flesh is grass, and all its beauty is like the flower of the field. The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God will stand forever. Isaiah chapter 40, verses 6 through 8. A complex problem. Chapter 1. The focus of this little book is the complex subject of assisted suicide. It is complex because it needs to be thought about deeply on philosophical, medical, biblical, legal, and ethical levels. But it would be a mistake to leave it there, because it is also a deeply personal issue. In 2008, Frances Inglis injected her son Tom with a massive overdose of heroin, which ended his life. Tom had become brain damaged after an accident. He was paralyzed, doubly incontinent, and unable to communicate. Frances, a mother of 3 who worked with adults and children with learning and physical disabilities, considered what she did a mercy killing. In court, she admitted killing him, saying, "I did it with love in my heart." As his mother, she couldn't bear to see him in that state. Under the law, she was convicted of murder and given a life sentence. Frances was released after serving 5 years in prison. Around the same time, Kay Gilderdale was also in court. Her 31-year-old daughter Lynn had been paralyzed since suffering with chronic fatigue syndrome, CFS, from the age of 14. In frequent agony, she received a constant supply of the painkiller morphine through a syringe driver into her veins. Unlike Tom Inglis in the previous story, Lynn was able to communicate through sign language and participated in online forums through a handheld computer. She laid bare her frustrations, describing her miserable excuse for a life, and adding, "I can't keep hanging on to an ever-diminishing hope that I might one day be well again." One night she pleaded with her mother for over an hour to end her life. Kay surrendered to her wishes and gave her daughter 2 large doses of morphine, which Lynn self-administered. But the dose did not prove fatal, and so Kay injected her with more morphine and injected 3 syringes of air into her veins. Lynn eventually died of morphine poisoning. After a jury found Kay not guilty of attempted murder, she was convicted of the lesser charge of aiding and abetting suicide.